Welcome back to the channel, guys, and welcome back to the 1972 Johnson boat. Is it gonna sink?
There's about a 1000% chance that it ends up below the water.
All right, guys, so there's been a few videos of this thing so far. One of them, or how many, I don't know how many there's been. One of them we had towed it back with my mom's van, which was interesting. Tonight we're going to be swapping out coil packs, spark plug wires, and seeing if it actually wants to start. That's the main thing.
It doesn't.
You don't think it will?
No, it doesn't want to do it.
Oh, and we're gonna do a compression test.
Compression test 0.
All right, guys, so I'm gonna set you right here, and then you're gonna, yeah, there's Sean, and you're gonna watch us change over some spark plug wires. There's really no need for anything but a time lapse because I don't really know what I'm doing. Do you know what you're doing?
Not a clue.
Okay, good. All right, guys, so it's a couple days later. The boat, or the motor, is slowly coming back together. So you got the new coil packs on. I think that's what these are. These are replaced. The old ones are right down in here. And then we've got the old spark plug wires and end caps. So everything up here is bolted down. All these bolts are on. All these bolts are on. The wires are all bolted down, or not bolted down, but they're all in order and on correctly. So now all you have to do is put the flywheel on, put the pull start on, even though this has the electronic starter on it. Put that all on, and then we're gonna do the compression test, which yes, I know the compression test should have been done first, but here we are. Let's gloss over it and move on. So we're gonna put the rest of the engine back together, put the flywheel back on, put the pull start back on, then we can try the compression test and try and start it. The reason we have to do a compression test is the shop that's rebuilding my prop, they've never met me before, but they must have met me in a previous life, because they're like, well, do a compression test, give us your numbers, then we'll give you the prop back, because if not, then we're just gonna, if your compression's bad, then we're gonna point you in the direction of how to get the compression sorted. Apparently in these little Johnsons, low compression is normally just a head gasket, which I believe is this thing right here. So it doesn't look like it would be the end of the world to do, although that would be an added expense that I'd like to avoid. But yeah, let's get the top of the motor back on, and then we can go ahead and do our compression test, and then we can try starting it. Welcome back to the channel, guys. On tonight's episode, we have another update on my boat. This is my 1972, well, we know the motor at least is a 1972 Johnson 40 horsepower, and the hull that came with it. This is my junkyard or barn find rescue, I should say. It came out of a barn that was getting torn down near I work, and the construction crew said if I can tow it out, I can have it. So, well, here it is. I've been waiting on parts, well, a part, hopefully just one part, and it finally arrived. It's the head gasket for this thing, because if we look under here, I had the head off of this engine, replaced spark plug wires, spark plugs, and now we're going to try this head gasket, and hopefully that solves the rest of this engine's problems. At least to the point where we can get it running and tune the carb and get it to a point where we can put it in the water and test it. Because the sooner we can get it in the water, the sooner I can test the integrity of this hull. Now the hull does fill up with water every time it rains, so, and it doesn't really leak out. So I'm thinking the hull's okay, but before I go ahead and paint it, and my mechanic suggested getting some custom metal reinforced plates for the transom, but before I invest any more money into that, I want to make sure I've got a good motor and boat under myself here before I invest any more money into it. So hopefully tonight we can at least get the head gasket onto this thing and maybe fire it up, but I'm waiting on fuel line and a tank to come in, so it might just sort of cough to life and see what happens. And, well, I'm not really I don't know a lot about boat engines, but I know you can't run them for very long out of the water. And I do have my prop. It's actually in the trunk of the Cadillac over there. The goal for tonight is to get the head gasket on and the head back on and maybe a startup. My new head from Sierra Marine Engine and Drive Parts, I got from Fisher Marine out in Ennismore. Nick and Cheyenne out there have been absolutely fantastic to deal with. They've been great and very knowledgeable because, like I already said, I have honest to God no idea what I'm doing when it comes to these things, so it's been very helpful to have knowledgeable people to help me out with this project. Now Nick did suggest just getting a new motor, and I said to him, I need your help to do the poor decision, because I'm going to do the worst decision, or I'm going to do the poor decision anyway, so I need your professional help on getting this going. So Nick, if I get it running, great. If I don't, you were right. So this is what the engine, the pistons and the engine side of everything look like. So I'm going to take the wire wheel there and just clean up the edges here. The pistons look, it's hard for you guys to see, but they look okay. And then over here, well, there's the head gasket, the drill, and then this is the head. I had to Healy coil this side, so that's the one that's still fine, the thread inside. The thread on the head is still good. I'm sorry, I'm hungry, I haven't had dinner yet. This is the Healy coil side, and then under here we're going to give this a quick clean up too, and then mate them together. And then the sequence for putting them on, it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, you guys can't even see that. Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Something like that. You start from the middle and work your way out, essentially. Back from a quick break for dinner, and now we're gonna keep cleaning this up. There's not really a good angle back here for you guys, but I've got this cleaned up pretty decently, so good enough to at least, well, I'd get down the road, but hopefully get in the water. So we got the Healy coil in over there. We've got just the standard, well, head over here. I'm going to spray this down with some WD-40, and I'm going to spray some WD-40 into here. I think that's what I'm going to check with the internet first to see if I should do that, but lube these up somehow, because I cleaned that with water, and then I had to get in here and wipe this all out. So I don't want it to just be, want there to be some lubrication in there. And then, well, then we're going to put the head gasket on here, put the head on there, and then slowly bolt it all down. Never mind, I checked with the internet. WD-40 is not the one to use for that, so I'm going to see if I have anything else in the garage that would classify as that, and I'll probably just end up using a little motor oil and putting it on there. That'd be a lot better than nothing. I doubt that's going to hurt it, right? Probably not. All right, so I consulted with the internet, and we're going to take this, put a little bit of this on it, and then we're just going to wipe the inside of the cylinder walls, and that should hopefully get us down the road. This oil came out of the GTS, which, if you remember that video, the sad video where it was hit, it was just officially written off a couple days ago. I'll show you what I'm doing. So I'm essentially just gonna go like this and just oil the inside of the cylinder walls, so they've got lots of oil. So they're just not dry because I cleaned them up, so I just want to Just give them a little lube in there so they're not metal on metal, and I try and start this because I don't know the last time this motor was even started. See how this goes? Reese is here. Hey buddy.
It's yours.
How's the working for the city shop talk? How's the shop talk? The correct answer should be disgusting.
Wow.
Good. So the cylinders have been, I lubed the side of the cylinders and they're both ready to go. But the cylinders actually don't look in too bad a shape. Let me get the other one here for you. There it is. And then this is the head that'll be going on it. Again, I cleaned it up as best I could. For 1970s parts, not bad. Then this will be going on. Again, the Healy coil, the original threads. I'm not gonna lie, I'd be lying if I said I was a little bit nervous, or I wasn't nervous about doing this, but well, no time like today, something like that. So here's the gasket out of the packaging there. Do not use sealer, so I won't. And then I'm really very nervous about doing this, but I'm gonna set you guys right here.
And he's got time lapse this entire thing, like
Damn. So it's only supposed to go one way. That, yeah, look at this. This part here splits it. See this cavern right here, right? It's one rectangle. Put the gasket over it. It's different. Oh well, whatever. We'll put it on and see what happens. How bad could it be?
wow, could go kaboom.
It could, but it was free.
Then yeah, other than the effort you put into it.
Think of the video if we're on it and it sinks. Not that I want it to sink, because I kind of like it.
That would just cost you money.
It would. A lot, because you have to recover your boat.
Yeah, and how many people do you know that have a boat?
0.
Right.
Okay, hold on. So this goes, Simon, can you come here?
Until you see the pictures on the side of this.
There you go.
Is that your brother?
It goes like that, right? Yeah.
Hold on, I'm too busy filming. That looks good.
Okay, so these have to go. So the bottom two on these, yeah. The bottom two on these, supposedly.
Supposedly. Are we going off supposedly?
There's going to be so much supposedly going on for the next little bit, and I can't ding this gasket up. Here, maybe you come on the other side. That might be a better angle. Here. That has to come out there like that. Yeah.
Jeez, thank God you're really good with your fingers.
A couple of studs just working on a boat.
And one.
Who's that?
Well, Cam isn't here.
No, I think you were mixing up Cam with Theo.
Mr. Dan Marcus himself.
I haven't seen Dan Marcus in a while.
No, he's probably dead.
Very too busy. That's neither here nor there.
Bro, you know you can't like say shit like that.
Well, you shouldn't bleep all that out.
Can. You just gotta like say it with confidence.
Right. Sorry, I forgot.
I do.
I forgot that if you say things with confidence, it makes it much more legal.
It does. That's when I.
Come on.
Where are you
Here we
going
go.
with this?
Here we
boy?
go. Come on.
I'm gonna stop while I'm ahead.
This video has gone so far off topic.
Is it giving you trouble?
Yeah, see these two holes right here in the bottom?
Oh, you can't thread it in.
You can't.
Okay, well, here. Oh.
Okay,
In?
Just tighten it.
I don't know if it's lined up, but here, let's try. Okay, yeah, that worked. Ish, sort of, maybe.
All you gotta do sometimes is just force things to happen, and
Right.
it works.
Yeah.
Pardon?
What size is this?
With engines, guys.
Wait, hold on. Scully Productions got you laid?
Probably because she was bored, but yeah.
Watching Scully Productions, then she started.
A win is a win.
So if you're wondering, watch Scully production videos with your girl. She'll get so bored she'll want to or she'll go to sleep.
Scully
Just
Productions,
leave the video.
so boring, your girlfriend wants you.
Just leave it playing so I still get the views. Mute it, I don't care. Just let it play.
Yeah, actually, put his whole channel on repeat. Actually,
That's a good idea.
That's a whole different, like, kind of like ASMR to bang from Scully Productions.
that's wild.
Hey,
So
wait,
I
I-
wasn't even gonna go there. I was just gonna say.
So you know what it should be? It should just be the starter noise of this. over and over and
over and over again. Okay, so now that Simon and Reese are done there, well, are you done your therapy or not yet?
That was therapy?
Finish that and then we'll get back to it.
I'm just gonna keep sucking over here.
Okay.
I have so much bleeping to do.
Time to just cut this off.
So it's supposed to be, you go from here, look at, you're supposed to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, you get it. Something, you just basically go from the middle and out, 10, 15, and then 20 foot-pounds. So you gotta crank it, that's it.
Ironically. No, I'm not gonna say it again.
Is there someone you know who doesn't crank it?
I know, I just use a lot of ooga doogas.
Anyways, so we are back on bolt number 1.
2.
2?
Mm-hmm.
Go.
Bring in the thunder.
Hell yeah.
Bring it again.
Hey, Sean?
I would think.
Okay.
Yeah, go for it.